Amansan Dawuro Kasiemra Susa Anumere Ghana Twoso ani mi twasa susema edimu tintimba anumere maji nyese making kadiama wose Amansan Dawuro Kasiemra betwa live e Facebook aye 93.9 FM baba di sa anumere woni yebekọ wo hwe ye nana afei wo hye ama afofo so nya bi ahwe anyansema hodo so atiem abusu anumere hotfmghana.com modern Ghana Tuning Radio Ghana House application nso ye aba fontentan video nso abenya Hot FM ye audio sahodo ni ye videos ahodo ni nyina atie ni yansema hodo akenkan anyimre kase ne ne edimo akotiri bi eniem attorney general oronya fa Godfred ye bo adame di atoja ba ma ne akiremo se asema appeal court di ye no wogiri se bi ankoye ntenya ade a ene ne buto ne yem enti wobesi asem no so biem abusu na nso ma nei ye to force in the Kumari ni adanyankupo asese wayi na film so ne esemu esanse nipa enye nyame coalition of la association and the Gadambe coalition against land injustice and woman demonstration manugu so make us demonstration ne kwaso kura wo munya nwieye ni nyina ne se mu kiremu a lansa se nipa bi ede wo mu nsa keka eni hu kwase sa nipa no ede ne nsa eka education Minister Dr. Yao Osei Adutrim ene wajina simpia ni apaso acheche abai ba ye adesua modema wode abamu ani mpuntu a wo mai Ghana mu adesua etuo sanso na fagbara adimo opposition National Democratic Congress ndi samanyuko no aye mampanyida da dondomani mama wode atudwa ba mane echiremu se enei ne baye bia na no mo fifi mantam modern se won batandi samanyuko na chinafe akonwa no wo mo ensa aka abuso nsemo ni afofo bi ana mi sinye sima adua santam akenkan dia ma wo se hotafem Amansan Dawuro Kasiebo midi ani tirimuda hema ekuya sewa me ana mi sinwa akenkan kasie ede amawo.
Don't touch that dial.
Lock it in. 93.9.
You've never heard radio like this.
Abusu mi first na medimani eche appeal court demu. And appeal court ekwo asetena. Na asetena ni muonu. Ni nyina ye enei ambulance abanda da abreso. Dr. Kasilato force ni nipa bi ekra yede ba my Ghana mu a enei ye attorney general asi sika o mo de kra ambulance no sika ni bi kodi wo mo botom enti wode wo mo gina court atwema mentwe na ekoso na the court of appeal asetena mbonu wose watena si atiensem ni nyina afanu ni nyina nu masem na ne court no gina ya wasinie broni kano acquitted and discharged ya jaino ana sema ka hu nyina so ya jai na minority leader Dr. Kasilato Forsen any businessman bia ni di ani ye wedapa Richard womuna yede womu gina court atwe womu odawere so se ambulance womu kraye no sika yede ma womu kunulu bia kom enti ne broni ka no causing financial loss to the state no womu ma omane bo kapa enti attorney general say wo my Ghana sika enye ba akofo dia enti wudia wo ma ne beje enti na woni wo mo twene da wiri so anya senketo wo appeal court dem wo na so na appeal court asitire mo no wo te mo for tena dwom so wo tie fa no miedu nyina ye mo hwehwemu ahunu na etuemu enti Dr. Kasilato Forsen any businessman di and Richard Dapa boni kan acquitted and discharged ya omunsam ni nyina ya batu agwanei ya ja omuso omunkofie kwadi wo moyerenom aduanem ni nyina muonu attorney general any minister for justice Godfred Ebo Adame e de atudwa ba mane akiremu se woni de asema nei a court of appeal di ya wo gina so akase nipa mienu yenya wo mo no woni wo mo nyadwe enti wo ma asem no so e de akọ Supreme Court woni ye central adwuma bi omudi ani Joy FM edi nkomo yentie bi.
The vehicles was supposed to supply by December or November 2013. Contract was signed in December 2012. Now in August 2014, Dr. Forsen, without any request whatsoever from Minister of Health, then wrote for the Bank of Ghana to settle. So if evidence has been laid, all the court is supposed to look at that stage is whether the necessary ingredients of the offense have been established. And indeed, the necessary ingredients of the offense have been established. The trial court had held so way back over a year ago. The trial has since proceeded, and we have gone ahead to lead even further evidence to show the connection between the accused persons and the offense. Precisely. I mean, so I'm a firm believer in the rule of law and adherence to the rule of law, and clearly our appeal against a decision. This is the first time that a decision adverse to the prosecution has been given by a court. Remember when there was an order after we had led so much evidence against Dr. Opuni, the High Court actually ordered that we should commence de novo. What did I do? I filed an appeal to the Court of Appeal, and I was able to sustain the appeal. And so I think that is what we've done promptly in this matter. We'll file an appeal to the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to give a definitive view on the matter. And I think that clearly this decision by the Court of Appeal is wrong, is unfair to the nation, and must not be allowed to stand. If indeed it stands, it will set a very dangerous precedent for the nation. It goes against the grain of all the authorities on causing financial loss in the country. And in my respectful view, there is no case in which financial loss has been more clearly established than this one. The financial loss established, and also as a result of the act of the accused person here, is so clear. We find an accused person who even profited 700,000 euros out of the 2.3 million euros that was paid for the ambulances. I mean, I think that this is so offensive to the rule of law, and indeed the decision must not be allowed to stand.
Enti yawa Godfrey Abuadame, Attorney General, say Minister for Justice, and I watch him when it's one in the Court of Appeal, and they Jinaya woman see me one woman yadring, enti wama assembly so the Aqua Court Bata Court Muntumuru, Supreme Court, Nafei. Wakwa se wamo entie ninsem emfamle san so bintimi mo man kan ni o man nawu na yebua amanesa na ananso ma lawyer a ogira mudima Dr. Kaslato Forsen don kuma no danu ni lawyer edugita makosi wamo de wababa mu papa na wama ya krado se empa Attorney General so akwa Supreme Court emo wamo gidi se wamo de omo hu ni asembia no kora no ebedadi Dr. Kaslato Forsen don kumari danu ni wakwa ni Facebook page and wakwa trust ade we dia to wom. We see Dr. Aye Forsen, praise the Lord for his victory, acquitted and discharged na niaje papa na wokotu woman fongoma 18 kuruimudu na Romans 9:14. We see what then shall we say, God is God unjust? Not at all. Edia na yanko anasa dia na yenye. Edia kura ni ebeka. Nyankopon wonya yimu kura. Dr. Kaslato Forsen so da Nyankopon twetwebo nsukwa me obo ade bo asase asese nei. Entu ana nipa bi twato no so no. Nyankopon yi na fimu. Wone de Court of Appeal enne gina ya wo mu siye mu. Na niaje papa esanse wono ankasa wonu se ne ho eni bone. Enti na Court of Appeal asetena mu no. Dr. Kaslato Forsen, businessman Richard Dakpa, acquitted and discharge. Abusia Amansan Dawuro kasebo ana wasugu so utie me komanim awo ensamfufo mu. Demonstration kasia kwaso. Coalition of La Association and Gadamba Coalition Against Land Injustice. Woma demonstration kasia nne. Na womu demonstration ni nyina ne se lansa se anasa nkrekwaman sase a yenim se woman no age ode ye japade nipa maku bi de omu mu sisansa ase na se na wo mu fom no ewo se nipa bi eka esanse abani mpa age sase nipa na sase ne ye wo mu de no abani ntua sika bia mpata sika bia ma wo mu ne bonika no compensation no enti ebini ane trade fair ensase Labadi Beach, La Palm Royal Beach, and nay, nipa bi, edi womunsa ekeka, ewie bi. Ni atasu biem prison service for sase. I work cantonment, woma hu say, nipa bi ankwankwa bi akwakofa asase ne bia wode ye ono ankasa na dwuma ni nyina na ama na coalition of la association and Gadangba coalition against land injustice wo mo say wo ntimi ntra ho hwe emma japade anti say lansase nipa bi amfomfom abra enya wo mo dia enti wo mo demonstration wo makasa pa enya ye kire kase a wo ba twetwe pakas nsem kodu aguso no enya nsem kotoa Jeffrey Tete we leader Edema coalition of la association one what from Edin come on demonstration no emu
ya can say we say it's a fear aban na me ka aban a enye le aban ko ana aban a betwem eni aban eji fi la fo ho say ye de yen kontunduma na ya hwe ni say ebia ebedu da chibi ni na mi adoma kansa shene ebi beba la fo ho sene de yo munso de bi de ye kontunduma beboa o mo manfo na ye hwe na say I say abaining for any private business people. Ebi omusa atu salsa sino ah no fa salsa sino left right center no. Say anhwe ya dachi bi we nya baby e ma yo mana omo ba wo echi no. Na ye ka say ya sa si abaining for air farm. Ebi ni yo wo. First one, medical say asase bi a ye fe ho plecho eni de enya bia abaining for bibi omunsa atuso na asase bi a la for die efititi ye ho say beye fi du eni echini asuda for yo magin say mo fa asase no enti no be kaya ye ni asuda for ko asase bu sa a wo chado chi ho baby there if you mean na Amansan Emma Kata say emphasize no Emma Lafo Minister of Lands and Natural Resources he Ruduma and Sasa Sino the Ama Lafo and the Corner now so Assassina Amansan Diama Lafo 114 acres Dino Chief of Defense Staff or Chisu CCI and Lieutenant General upon people any Defense Minister Dominic Omo jin say enya dia obema la fo ensaka omo asase na omo de beye omo hodwuma nyenti a omo yesa ni yentumi nche na Dominic Nitoli a ye kana asem omo kwa osanso ye yase na nsha otilafo asase so ewo mpasem nte wo wa pa se omo beye kana se omo penye no na hukwan se emfa asase no mo bia woni hwan na obeka se onte ma fata asase no mani pani chese wo bu emma omampani enti enimani mu ya ye fe omampani se ompam sadi pa minu enfi adwuma odi amu se ne be ya ye fu betoyi na ye nya ya sasi
wo ma sem no na Jeffrey Tete wie ye no se wo mu arihwemu ni ahotoso se abaya wote so yi be bibie sanse petitioner wo mu de akoma no nsem awom no abani ya bata woti asema wo betie no watu anamon
petition ya de sema president na nipa obagine mu ogi petition no oye Mr. Adumwa Bosman onu no ye deputy chief of staff in charge of operations na omayeti asese sekia kwa kama ye dimano no Africa na mampeni aba office or the call the straight up command yenti I call Jubilee House and then say with their families there so many times that they are required to say omuji edi kotu bola mu nti we dey adi say the call mampeni nkata ho na chief of staff abegi deputy chief of staff nti ani ha ka che abani say ni ni nsa the chief staff to assassinate on country minister of the state CBS say omuji mu na lafo enji o masase fanye eduma na say o musi still o mu fa obi o mana enje onyi o modi ojuma odi asho o mu sana September month ni ye ko ho akoye eduma ye taso mienu kanka si bebe a mabbo so ni ye ka cha ban say on country lands minister any lands commission say o mu hoti sa processes na o mu starting na say be ya hit ko no any o man pen bet na ti na ye pe shishe tabi for all these things and last one yanka ombo a yedi mo ahinfo a omo Ghana nyanya ahodo no sɛnea ɔmode ɔbo mu ɔmo ɔmo mfa saa ɔbo no nso ɛma la ɛne gadan de ahemfo no nti nneɛma a yɛbisa wɔ yɛn petition no mu ebi ni
abusua ani amoti yɛn Jeffrey Tete wɔyɛ leaders no mu nipa baako coalition of la association ɛna wɔn ayɛ demonstration sɛ wɔn nsase ɛho nsɛm enti petition wɔn de akɔma aban sɛsɛ aban no ebetu anamo ɛde afa ho Amansan Dawuro kɛseɛ bɔ no wasogu so wutie me kɔma nim ɛwɔ nsɛmfofo mu a education minister ɛyɛ Dr. Yaw Osai Adutwim wɔgyina simpie ne apa so nnɛ ɛne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ di nkɔmmɔ na wakyerɛkyerɛ mu aban na montuo ɛne mmoa a aban wɔ baayɛ wɔde aba ababɛwura mu ɛwɔ my Ghana desua mu ɛne sɛ ne ɔma desua no ayɛ fɛ na ayɛ akɔnnɔ wɔse adeɛ baako a ɛyɛ n'ani so paa ne sɛ wɔ no wɔyɛ education minister na aban wɔ baayɛ wɔdura desua ho na wɔde firi senior high baayɛ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔne biefoɔ nso sɛ bi wɔn bɛnya secondary school akɔ abere a wɔn awofoɔ mmerɛ Dr. Yaw Osai Adutwim se aban no tuo na mo bebree wɔboa ama desua kɔnkan etu no ɔte baabi na nipa bi kasa an firi senior high na aban no de baayɛ no asɛ ɔman na desua ɛna asɛ education system a ɛyɛ no wɔn hu saa nipa korɔ no planet korɔ a wɔn mote soɔ sɛ wɔn mote afu bi paa so ɛna wɔn mote Ghana ha paa deɛ sɛ wɔn hunu sɛ aban na boa adesua ɛsan sɛ mɛ sɛ bi mɔbrɔfo mpo wɔn mutumi de wɔn ma ɛkɔ secondary school wɔse aban no fi senior high school policy na ɔde ba ne deɛ ɛyɛ ade a abɔ na aman ne nneɛma kɔnkan enti wɔbɔ akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ ɛne headmasters a wɔn school ahodoɔ my Ghana mu ha si aba so sɛ wɔn boa yɛ bra covid bɛbɛ kyekyere wiase na Ghana nya yɛ kyɛfa na nso wɔn boa yɛ ama Ghana desua anya basa na mom ɛda so gyina ne na so Dr. Yaw Osai Adutwim wɔne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ kasa akyerɛkyerɛ mu state Ghana's education.
Now, you also hear other people talk about the free senior high school had diminished education outcomes. And sometimes when I hear that, I say, what kind of planet do they live on? Free senior high school has somehow destroyed education. Now that the poor gets the opportunity to go, everything is bad because the poor is in the room. We need to bring everybody on board. Let's look at the data and judge for ourselves. In 2015, 45.2% of our students got a credit score in English language. 45.2, 2015. Fast forward, 2023, 73.11% have A1 to C6. Let's go to 2015, integrated science, 28.7, 966.82. And look, mathematics, 32.4 is 62.23. Social study, 57.4, 76.76. And in case you are saying it's just 1 year, probably by accident. No, look, from 2020, as the free senior high school students began to graduate, there's not a single year where any subject has been below 50%. All the ones that are red was when the subject was below 50%. After 2020, you don't see red. I congratulate the teachers of Ghana, headmasters for their hard work, and for their determination even through COVID. They came back, they worked hard, and their students did well. And somebody will say, why is that so? In case you have forgotten, once upon a time, before exams, students were kicked out of school to go and get their school fees before they would write the exam.
Wɔre ya no se abane bo adwuma akade ahodo abuo ma adesua kwa animu no so wo hwese obetimi ede ama asuafo.
It is ongoing to put them in a place where they will be able to teach our children and ensure that we meet 21st century standards. In alignment with this, a number of schools at the junior high school level have received computers from the government. We are equipping junior high schools through the Basic STEM initiative so that in communities we'll be able to ensure that they have a fully equipped lab to ensure that they also can learn ICT and other skills that are required of them. We are going to be distributing robotic kits under the basic STEM program to a number of schools to ensure that all children will benefit from the government's intervention. The history of Ghana is replete with examples of various government innovations and interventions. And we want to make sure that we continue this stride. At the senior high school level, we have a number of model STEM schools distributed across the country. Awaso STEM Senior High School, Accra High School STEM Center, Kwasi STEM High School in the Bono, Bomosu Eastern Pasempe, and there's the Bomosu School with the science labs that are there. It's operationalized. It's a full STEM high school. Awaso is one of the fascinating stories. A new school built in Awaso, and look at the environment. In case you hear somebody saying, Nanado Danko Kufuor has not built a single school. I remember going through my vetting in Parliament, and I was asked, name one school that your government has built. He said one. He said, yes, just name one. And I said, Bosumchi Girls. Because you asked me for one. Yeah, Bosumchi Girls are at the back there. And I said, if you say one, I'll give you one. But we've done so much. Your tax cedis have been used to your benefit. Awaso, Pasempe, go and see the students doing experiments. This is not about chew poor pass and forget. That era is over. This is about a place where children are innovating.
Well, my Ghana this year, and Education Minister Dr. Yawase Aduchim, what you are simply a possible corner chief. State of the Ghana's education, no, what church mu madima banabo, and near a more who do a woman atu, into because say a bay, Ababa said you see a wano, a yana, a yan sitting. Me come animals from a flag bearer, and the more opposition National Democratic Congress, my payida that John the many mamma never just simply a pass of 50 mantemo, and an animal here for them before Kabi a woman, how 50 mantemo shia, meaning an a running mate, Dr. Professor Janano Poku Ajimai. Wodi na kwa che 50 mantam fo sansa wo mo de hye kronkron enenom e de aresade atono nanom nyinanim se wo mo de hye no wayi ni so mo na chidom wo ba sima it was so mbeta wo mo chi na nkundi aye wo mo dia ade ba kwa mo hye 50 mantam fo nyina nsem ni se wo mo nyina ne Professor General Pokwa ma ba ye koro no mbeto abade mandi samanyo ko no se ne ba ye nkunimdi a wo mbedie no e ba ye 50 mantam fo nyina e dia.
My running mate for the upcoming 2024 elections. Nananum, your daughter Nana Jane hails from this very region, and Commander to be precise. The Central Region is a place known for its rich history, its culture, and its commitment to education. Her inspirational journey and blazing achievements are a testament to the values and excellence that the Central Region embodies. I'm not just presenting to you your own daughter, but as you our elders say, as the Papa Wofia Oye. To wait, it is a blessing to have at home not just anything but a good thing and a thing of value. Nana Jane is cultured, courteous, scholarly, humble, compassionate, and sensitive to the needs of all people. She's full of wisdom, she's like an open book, and her integrity is 100% intact. She opened the door for women by paving the way for women in academia by becoming the first woman Vice Chancellor of a public university, the University of Cape Coast. And her foundation has opened the door today for many other women to do the same, walk in her track. Contribution to the University of Cape Coast has made it rise to one of the best universities in the world. Today, many more women have risen to those heights because Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman was the first to lead the way, the first to show that it can be done, and the first to do it. Please permit me to take us down memory lane to describe the gem of a person that I am. on behalf of the NDC presenting to you today when Nana worked with me in government. But before then, us in NDC have never ever left Central Region out when we have been in government.
Hatiafo ani amutie mampayida da John Dramani mama February the opposition National Democratic Congress efifi mata na nanoma infudi nkomo a wo pa eye Professor General Pokwa Jiman ehun tumade a che omo se omo de hyekonkon no nti wo munyina so mfanto ba na Professor General Pokwa Jiman so kasa ye ene ne manfodi nkomo wo se nanan ne manfo mo fifi mata mu se wada wo ma se o mata na chi NDC biri ni bira no wo mata na chi papa ne wo mo se yi no se running mate safata se fifi mantamfo ba hye ema NDC animunyam
da me fia na nyi ba ha ye besre no je ye ko ye nyi mi da ma no nyi ba na ntu sabe nyimpa ko na no ngina wo nyi mambu bie e bo mreka wona sam kakra wo aso di kire was nyimpa ko do wa ihu echi nti ye besre wonye na ntu won dandan ye ye de yan ye de hye wona ase wo bo ye na mo de ye bia na nyina ye nso na ye nye be hu da man ko se na minyim shi minyim kakra bi na kese no wona nanu mo nisim wonu anu mo nisim o adofo mo nisim o ma party ma mo nisim na hanu na to ba so ejina ho na ma da party NDC ase madam na sipi madam na sikese o sande mezi ba minister da mo na waka mo fu e wojim ne no boss de nya mo hwase da mo fama mo pa boye kuti de arreshim kase a wenya mo mi nche de bia mo bada obo so no bi se no mo de na ma me kram ka fa ne be yeda ne mo nche bia ye be no ye mbom no nye nshira onye nshira nya hen po onye nshira ma adofo onye nshira ma emanu na nche ye kan dem wi a ne nshira no ibi so wa kan na nanu ma hemafo da hona sifi oya dan no gogo ay na mi we fa azupa me beye na masida na nanu mo yenshi nti nya ayi notice bi na bibi nso ye ba o da mo nyam tina ha na nyina ye bo
abusia ani amuti ye aye Professor General na Opoku Ajiman